Adam Heskett has been a 3-year water polo player at Parkway South. His freshman year, he did not come out for water polo. Sophomore year, he played on the JV team. And the last 2 years, he's been a varsity starter. This year, he was a co-captain on the varsity team. Last year, Adam was one of the major offensive weapons that we had on our team that finished third in state. This year, I know Adam would have been one of the better offensive players, not only on our team, but throughout the whole state of Missouri. I know Adam was primed for all conference and all district honors at the end of this year. He was a true leader on our team, not only at practice, but also in the games. Adam was one of the hardest players to guard in the water because he was so tall and his arms seemed to go forever. Next year, I'm going to miss Adam a great deal not having him on the team, but I know that he's going to be successful in college.
I've really enjoyed playing for Parkway South for the last 2 years, and I really appreciate the time and effort that the older guys have put into helping me become a better player.
Ben Gold has been a water polo player at Parkway South for the past 4 years, and a crazy one at that. His freshman year, Ben came in and volunteered. Well, I guess it wasn't volunteered. I think we coerced him or convinced him to stand in goal and have balls being thrown at him. So his freshman and sophomore years on the JV team, he served as our goalie. The last 2 years on the varsity team, he's been our goalie. Last year, he got stronger and stronger as the year went on and was one of the major reasons why we were able to take third in state. This year, I told him he was going to have to work really hard if we were going to be able to have another appearance in the Final Four. So Ben worked really hard in the off-season and went to various goalie camps and clinics to strengthen his water polo skills as a goalie. I was really looking forward to see what Ben did in the off-season with all of his hard work, because I know he would have dominated in net. He's one of my favorite players I've ever had to coach. I'm going to miss him greatly next year, and I know he's going to be successful in college.
Wow. What can I say about Cameron Reed? She has been a fantastic part of the water polo program over the last 4 years. She is a teammate that every coach wants to have, a player that comes in and is just larger than life as far as personality is concerned. She raises the morale on the team simply because she is so full of life and so happy and pleasant to be around. And she wants to make everybody better, and she wants to work hard to make herself better. And it's that spark that I'm really going to miss next year on the JV Polo program.
Water polo has been such a wonderful experience after you get past the first 2 weeks of Hell Week. My teammates are incredible, they're like a second family, and the coaches are amazing, so thank you so much.
I think the best thing I can say about Ethan Hay as far as being a water polo player is his tremendous willingness to learn. He is by far one of the best players I've ever had when it comes to coachability. He listens, he's intent in his listening, and after you've explained something to him or asked him to try and do something, he goes out and he tries to do it with 100% of his effort. He has been a key member of the JV Water Polo program over the years, and I am going to miss him tremendously.
Yanni, other way. Give it to Yanni. Oh, yes! Yes!
Jeffrey Schaefer has played water polo for Parkway South for the past 4 years. I've known Jeffrey ever since he was a little kindergartner at Oak Brook Elementary School, and I was fortunate enough to be his PE teacher from kindergarten all the way up through 5th grade. I was really excited when Jeffrey decided to come out for water polo. I didn't know what kind of a water polo player Jeffrey would be, but I definitely knew that Jeffrey would give every bit of his effort to become the best water polo player that he could be. This year, Jeffrey worked hard in the off-season to earn a starting spot on the varsity team. I'm very disappointed, however, that Jeffrey did not get to shine and show the skills that has turned him in to become a good water polo player for Parkway South. Jeffrey's like a son to me, and I'm going to miss him greatly next year. I know he'll do great in college, and I wish him the best of luck.
The water polo program at Parkway South was a really great experience for me. Both Mike McGinnis and Jeremy Nichols, the two coaches, were just, really great, always being there for us, and they really made sure that they were, building lots of good character. And then I also really liked it just because I got a couple extra little years back in middle school because Mike thought he could make me a guy or whatever, but I don't know, it was just good 4 years. I'm glad I did it.
Zach Ward was a 4-year water polo player at Parkway South. He was a 3-year varsity starter and a 2-year varsity captain. He was one of the top 10 players in the whole state last year, both offensively and defensively. He finished last year being voted as second team all-conference and third team all-district. This year, I know he was primed to have another stellar year, both offensively and defensively. He was one of the leaders of our team, and he would have led us, I know, again this year to another Final Four appearance. Zach is a type of player that has the skills that only come around every so often. And we are very fortunate to have Zach as a player at Parkway South. I know I'm going to miss him a great deal next year, both from his leadership and from his water polo skills that he exhibited every day in practice and in our games. He's been a great player at Parkway South, and I wish him nothing but the best next year in college.
I just want to say thank you to my teammates and my coaches for giving me a great 4 years, and thank you to Mo Water Polo for making it all possible. Thank you guys for watching.
No, just kidding.
South on 3. 1, 2, 3.
South!
Nice stop. Nice stop.